Hi, I'm Martin McGrath from Financial Edge Group. We specialise in helping people get themselves up for retirement and making sure they're taking advantage of the right strategies along the way. And today I want to run you through a strategy that we use for a lot of our clients where we can, and something that you potentially could do now leading up to the 30th of June. It's called a co-contribution. And what that is if you've got some money that you've been saving that you're not using, just sitting in a bank account or your mortgage or your offset or your redraw, that's not really working that hard for you, and you meet certain conditions, or your spouse or your partner or your kids do, then this is a way to make that money work a lot harder for you. So what it is, it's where you take a lump sum of money and you put that into your super fund. And as long as your income is below a certain threshold, the government will give an extra contribution to you on top. So that's the co-contribution bit. They're contributing to your super as well. So the way it works is any amount that you put in, up to a certain limit, I'll tell you in a sec, but any amount you put in, the government will top that in with an extra half. So if you put 200 in, they'll give you an extra 100. You put 400 in, they'll give you an extra 200. You put 800 in, they'll give you an extra 400, if my maths is right. The maximum that they'll put in is $500. So if you put 1,000 in, they'll give you an extra $500. That's a 50% return on your money before it even gets invested. But 1,000 in, they give you an extra 500. All of a sudden now, you've got an extra 1,500 in your super fund. Not a bad way to do it. And you can do that each and every year. What's the catch? It's not available to everybody. Your income has got to be below a certain amount. That limit to get the full 50%, so the 1,000 for 500, your income has got to be below $38,564. So a medium to low income earner. Might not be you, but it might be your spouse. Might not be you, but it might be a friend or your kids or something like that. That they've been working, they'll be eligible for this as well. And why now? Well, we're leading up to the 30th of June. Now's an important time to, you probably know what your earnings have been. You kind of know where they'll get to. Have a look at that. Do I have the money? All right, this is something that potentially I could take advantage of. Now, if your income is above that $38,000 figure, you get a portion. You don't get as much, but you get a lower amount. So you might put 1,000 in, they might give you 400 or 300 or 200. Not the whole 50% return, but maybe still a 30 or 20 or a 10% return. Still probably better than what the money's doing at the moment, as long as you don't need it. That partial amount goes all the way up to basically $53,564. So if you don't get the full amount, it still might be worthwhile if you're in that kind of in-between bracket to still get a partial amount on that money in terms of return that you can get. Now, if you need the money for something else, or you don't have your rainy day fund money set up or something like that, then don't do it. Pay off a credit card instead. But if you're in a strong financial position and there's for whatever reason your income's going to be below this threshold, certainly something to explore and look to do. So to get the full 50%, $1,000, $500 back from the government, your income below that $38,000 figure, certainly something to explore, or let someone who knows who in this position is going to do so, let them know to check it out.